This is a new video, the last one's ended.
What?
This is the start of a new video.
Welcome to a new video. Last one ended.
Where are we, Michael?
Tamworth. No, outside Tamworth. Polesfield.
No?
Polesworth?
Polesworth.
Polesworth.
And we're going to Tamworth.
Yes. There's about 5 miles?
Yeah, it's not
something
far.
like that. Not very far to Tamworth and Fazeley Junction. And so we'll be heading up that way.
We've been told that it could be quite shallow, so we might make slow progress.
Yeah. So we're leaving not too early, but it's not a very long distance, and I don't think there's any locks till the end.
No.
So we're kind of not expecting much in the way of resistance, although there might be some traffic. And yeah, there might be some slow going. We might also need to stop somewhere for some coal and fuel, possibly. So it's really lively here in Polesworth. It's been actually a really nice little place to stop.
I kind of wish we'd stopped here longer, but
Yeah, we could kind of stay here, except for we sort of need
we want to get moving.
keep moving.
We want to stay, but we want to go.
There's a lovely little abbey just over behind us. It's been here since 8520 something.
827.
827?
When you say AD, 827, I think you're saying 8827. I'm like, what year is that?
AD 520. Wouldn't be 85. It'd be 88. Okay, whatever. She's throwing me off.
I said 8. I said 8827.
And I thought it was 5.
Okay, well,
I don't know. 5 seems too young.
that's why I said 8.
Okay. If I don't have the script in front of me, I can't really tell.
You don't
Anyway,
write the script.
my arm's falling off. But it's a really nice little place to visit. It's got some good moorings, good places to walk the dog, nice little town. Definitely like it here.
Have we discussed where we're stopping in Tamworth?
Yes, near the movie theatre.
Michael wants to go to see Isle of Dogs.
Or possibly Ready Player One of the two. Because she wants to see Isle of Dogs, so we might have to figure out a way,
George wants to see it.
Yeah, we might have to lock him up somewhere. Alright, I'm putting my arm down now.
Okay.
Good. Bye. So we made it to the outskirts of Tamworth, just above the, I think, last couple of locks before Fazeley Junction. And Joe's walked this far, I've driven. The promised rain has not happened, and instead we've got fairly nice blue skies, so that's good. So now we're gonna take a walk into town. I might go to a movie, George might catch some balls, and Joe might get a chocolate croissant. Cool.
It's spring.
Sort of.
There's blossom in those trees behind us.
But still sufficiently cold that it's like breathing steam and sniffles and stuff.
Oh,
Sniffles and stuff?
Poor Michael with his sniffles and
Or
stuff.
sniffles and stuff.
So today's a cruising day, and we're not in Tamworth, we're in Glascote.
On the edge of Tamworth.
So we are going to cruise today, probably through Fazeley and on to something a bit further on.
Maybe, yeah.
But first we are going to Lidl to get some breakfast because they do really good pastries, and then we are going to find Tamworth Castle.
Yeah, which is one of the best preserved Wattle and Bailey? Wattle and Bailey? That's
Mottle.
Wrong. Mottle and Bailey. One of the best preserved Mottle and Bailey castles left in England.
One reason we're not going till later is because there's a fish and chip shop just here next to this co-op, which is also very convenient, not that we've been there, called George's, so it would be a shame not to have lunch at George's.
Yeah, or from George's. I don't think they actually have seats there.
No.
Right, so on to the castle
Yeah.
via the chocolate croissants.
So this was all underwater 2 days ago. This is the picture we took. No longer the end of the road. Can we go to the circus? I mean the fair?
I don't think it's open yet. So this is Tamworth Castle, which is a really well preserved Motte and Bailey castle. Apparently it's one of the best preserved Motte and Bailey castles, not model, got that wrong earlier. So where we're standing is actually the Bailey, which was like the sort of courtyard around the castle itself. The castle was built on the Motte, which is the sort of mound, and it would have been dug out in the middle, so the mound was sort of built up around what would have been like the central, you know, rooms and structure and everything. What had originally been wood, been replaced sometime later, like the 1100s, with stone, and has now been turned into a small park. It was a private residence until like 100 years ago. But it's a nice, pleasant little area, right where these two rivers join up, the Tam, I think, which I guess is what the town gets its name from, and the Anchor over there, meet up right here. And until yesterday, it was all completely flooded because of the rise in the water levels.
We've seen the castle, we've had chips, and now it's time to go.
I am armed with the aluminum thingy of doom, and
I'm allowed to drive again.
Joe's going to drive, and apparently there's a very large duck over there, or at least left a lot of wash. So yeah, it's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, kind of the first real hint of spring. Well, we've had a couple of hints, but this is the first real acknowledgement. So
It's exciting.
it's nice. It's exciting.
George is ready.
You know what I absolutely should have done?
What?
Left the tiller pin off, just in case.
Already checked it's there.
Just to see what would happen.
I've already checked.
Alright. You ready?
No.
Not ready. George is ready.
So we got to Fazeley Junction with the intention of
Is this Fazeley or Fazeley?
Fazeley.
Okay, we got to Fazeley Junction.
That's what I just said. So we got to Fazeley Junction with the intention of visiting the Elsan, because we'd seen a sign on a lock that said that was the next Elsan. So we moored up. I moored up. Michael unloaded the tanks, walked up there, and there's a little kind of zip tie on the.
It's permanently locked because there was a sign at the last lock above us, like lock 13. There was a sign saying that that waste services had moved down to Fazeley Marina. Fazeley Marina?
Fazeley Mill.
Fazeley Mill Marina.
Not
And-
Fazeley Hill, which is what you said earlier.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, we can turn down the junction, go south a little bit, turn into the marina, turn around, come back up. And I just thought, I'll just check whether or not this place at Peel Wharf, where the old British Waterways office was still open. So did a quick Google and found the Canal and River Trust's site, and the very last entry for that said that the wharf is closed, but that the Elsan and water points will remain open.
So we were considering backing up and then going down the Birmingham Fazeley Canal to Fazeley Mill Marina.
Our friend the Wobbly Boater, who we know from Twitter and stuff, had sent me a text saying that where he was. I, however, had not yet looked at the text because I was too busy getting urine tanks and stuff. Phoned the Canal and River Trust to ask them what was up with the fact that this was closed, and did they know that it had been forcefully locked by someone. They apologized that they did not know, and that they were going to send someone out soon to take away the signage.
Yeah.
So I came trudging back a little bit, not in the greatest move, with 2 great bottles of urine in each hand. Look across the way, and there's this Australian fellow living with us. I'm like, oh.
And he had
So
the
at
genius.
that point, that's when I looked at my phone and was like, haha, this is where he's telling me he's right here.
And he had the genius idea that instead of backing up and turning around, we could just walk to Fazeley Mill because it was like it's a 5-minute walk.
10-minute walk. But yeah, we just pushed across, moored up, and then we've been here for the last day and a half.
Yeah, because we were planning on going further, but
Yeah.
we kind of stopped. And we had yesterday was just a really nice day. There was sunshine, and it just the canal just felt beautiful. There was loads of boats going past.
I think I was standing outside throwing the ball for George for 4 hours. He did fall in at one point, which was... He's just like, I'm just going to lean over and get this ball that's fallen in. Oh, my nose has pushed it a little bit further. I'll lean a little bit further. My nose has pushed it a little further. Oh, I will pivot around my legs and just go face first.
And
Smooth entry into the water. It was hilarious. No splash or anything.
And it was so cute because Michael had panicked and ran over like a hero to fish him out.
Because he was really scared.
He wasn't, he can swim.
No, he can swim horizontally, and he swims really well horizontally. But when he gets up to the edge, and it's an edge he can't get up, he tries once, and then he starts to freak out, and he goes vertical. And when he goes vertical, he can't keep himself up, so he kept sinking. So by the time I got him there the second time, his face was underwater. You need to panic, especially with this dog.
But he's fine.
He's fine. Once he was out of the water, he's just like, oh yeah, that was cool, totally fun.
Yeah, and it just yesterday just reminded me of last summer and sunny cruising days and yeah, it was really nice. It feels like spring, the birds are singing and yeah.
And then it's time to wake up and move on, and it's raining.
Yeah.
So
That's another video.
that's another video.
Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. See you in the next one. We are getting to the point where we might need to empty the solids tank sometime soon.
We don't need to put that on the video.
We don't need to put that on the video.
Oh, George, you've ruined my shot.
I'm getting tired. Hurry up! And apparently I'm supposed to take photographs of things I'm interested in along the way, so there's going to be lots and lots of shots of databases and sci-fi.
And your wife.
And my wife.